Hello, my viewers, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. I am here again today to tell some of us the truth about um, certain areas of relationship. Relationship between men and women, between young men and young women, relationship between singles. I actually want to talk today about relationship. But relationship is, I'm going to talk about a specific part of a relationship, you know. And on my counseling desk, I've seen complaints, I've received messages, I've received phone calls and communication from different parts of the world, talking about the same thing, you know. This particular aspect of relationship. And this specific aspect of relationship has to do with when a man has a lady in a relationship and he keeps the lady for many, many years, for donkey years in a relationship, and they have intimacy and they have time together. They spend time together almost like husband and wife, even though they are not legally or traditionally married. Many of our young men, or in other words, many of our men keep ladies in relationships. Some even go to the extent of doing engagement. They engage these ladies and they keep them in relationships. And they don't allow these ladies to ever have the opportunity again to get involved in other relationships, because these ladies trust them. These ladies rely on them. These ladies believe that they have a future with these men. But at the end of the day, they get disappointed. They really get, well, let me use the word, they really get dumped by these men. It is very painful, it is very disappointing, and it is very heartbreaking. I want to actually talk to our men today, our young men and men generally. Please, when you keep ladies in relationships and you continue to enjoy these ladies, you continue to spend time and have intimacy with these ladies, please have plans for these ladies. Don't keep ladies in relationships without having any plan for them. How can a man keep a lady in a relationship and that will last 2, 5, 10, even 15 years, or even 20 years, with the same person, with the same lady who has remained faithful to you, who has remained intimate with you, who has supported you in many ways? And you keep these ladies and you begin to promise and promise and promise and promise and give conditions here and there. At the end of the day, some of these men go behind the ladies and get married to other ladies and dump them. Some keep ladies in Africa and begin to promise these young ladies in Africa, don't worry, I will bring you to Europe, I will bring you to America, I will bring you to Canada. But at the end of the day, you keep these ladies there like you keep them in prison. It's like you keep them in bondage. They cannot move. They cannot go into other relationships. They cannot do anything. And many of them are very faithful. They don't go out with other men. They rely on you. They are faithful to you. They are emotionally committed to you. And then at the end of the day, you dump these ladies. You don't marry them. You don't build a future with them. My dear men, my dear brothers, please have a conscience. Have the fear of God. Don't do this to ladies. If you have sisters and you have daughters and you have aunties and you have people, female members of your family, if men use them like that and waste their years in relationships, and at the end of the day, they don't marry them, you will not like it. You will not clap for those men that they have done well. Please, don't keep ladies in relationships when you know inside your heart, inside your mind, you have no future with these ladies. You have no plan to marry them. You have no plan to have children with them. Some ladies are even ready to have children even when you didn't actually go to marry them traditionally or legally. But if you allow them have children for you, they will still be contented because at least those children will tie you together and begin to plan ahead for the future. But some men will not allow a lady to have children for them. Some men will not allow these ladies, they will not get married to these ladies traditionally or legally. They will not allow these ladies to have children with them. And the age of these ladies begins to increase. We men, we can stay up to 70 years, even 80 years, God willing, and still marry ladies of 40, 35 years if we have money. A man has not much of a problem. A man can still get married at the age of 45, 50, 60, even to a lady who can still produce 10 children. All right? But ladies are not like that. Ladies wear out easily. They wear out naturally. They get older faster. And before you know it, a young lady of today gets into menopause. And they are consumed out. They are expired. All right? That's the word I want to use. I'm sorry to use that word, but that is the truth. Okay? Ladies wear out and expire easily. And when you keep a lady in a relationship, she's not going to have a child for you. You are not going to get her married, and you begin to deceive her and deceive her and deceive her, and it takes years. At the end of the day, you dump her. Either you go and get married to another lady who is more, maybe in your own opinion, who is more beautiful, or who has more money, or who has a better job, but you have wasted 10, 15, 20 years of an individual, a lady. You have taken 15, 20 years out of her life for nothing. You were only intimate. You begin to enjoy sex. You begin to enjoy companionship. You begin to enjoy her support and everything. But at the end of the day, you dump her. It's very bad. It's ungodly. It's inhuman for men to do such things. Please, I want to use this opportunity. I want to use this channel, my YouTube channel, to appeal to men, to appeal to our brothers and our sisters, and particularly our brothers. Please, don't keep ladies in relationships when you have no future for them. If you know you have no future for them, don't keep them there under your control. Don't keep them there under your instructions. Don't keep them there under your enjoyment. You begin to acquire pleasure from these ladies, but you have no plan for them. You have no plan for their future. You are not ready to marry them. You are not ready to have children with them. You are not ready to have any plan for their future. By the time you dump them later, these ladies are frustrated. These ladies are emotionally depressed. These ladies lose hope. Maybe at that age, she's already 38, 40, 45. Who will marry her? When is she going to start having her children with another new partner? It's very difficult. Please, stop frustrating ladies. Stop keeping them in relationships when you know you are never ready to marry them. Please, stop deceiving ladies. Stop telling them you will marry them when you really honestly know in your heart that you are not going to marry them. Stop this. Let us remove this kind of habit from our community. Let us remove this kind of habit from our lives. Let us be honest to ladies. Let us be honest in relationships. Let us let them understand what plan we have for them, what intentions we have for them. Please, I wouldn't want to say too much, but it suffices me to say that this message is very important. It's very important to our young men. It's very important to our men. Please, don't keep ladies in relationships when you have no plan for them. Don't waste their lives. Don't waste their time. Don't waste their youthfulness just to enjoy yourself. Please, let's stop this. And as we continue to be honest in relationships, we will begin to be honest in our marriages. We'll begin to be honest, and we'll begin to enjoy more happiness and more emotional security in our marriages. A man who is not honest in relationship cannot be honest in any marriage. So please, I think the message is very clear. Don't keep ladies in relationships when you have no plan for their future. When you don't want them to have children for you, you don't want to marry them. You just continue to waste their lives and waste their youthfulness and waste their age, all for nothing. Please, if we stop this, we will begin to enjoy more trust from our ladies. We'll begin to enjoy more support from our ladies. We'll begin to enjoy more emotional comfort from our ladies. This is just a simple message I wish to pass to our men, and I know that if we listen carefully to this message, if we listen and become more sincere with our ladies, we will enjoy them more. We will enjoy their trust and their support and their love more than we have ever experienced before. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being ready to apply this advice and this counsel which I have given today. God bless you all.